How we doing, everybody? Welcome to Misfits Adventures. My name is Michael. Welcome to lunch with the Eaglets. Wednesday live lunch Wednesdays. Hey, hope you guys are having a little bit of lunch today. I've already eaten my oatmeal this morning. I'm ready to go for the day, and thought maybe we'd sit here and look at the Eaglets today. I do believe that is Shadow up there, and the two Eaglets' names, if you guys remember, are Gizmo and Sunny. Not sure which one's which. I think Sunny's the smaller one and Gizmo's the bigger one. Could be the other way around as far as I know. I'm not real sure. But yeah, they're here, and they're up there in the nest felching, ready to fly probably in another couple weeks. They've been hopping around on the nest trying to get ready. Thanks for joining us, guys. Hey, if this is the Friends of BigBearValley.org's camera. So go ahead and give them a big like. Go ahead and get on their website over there and donate to them. That would be really nice of you, if you would. So yeah, I think that they have had this camera up since like 2014, and I think they took it over from somebody else or something, if I remember right. But yeah, it's kind of neat. They've had these cameras forever and a day, and yeah, I hope you guys get to donate to them, and yeah. So hey, I'm gonna make this bigger and let you guys check them out. The sound is not working right now. The sound hasn't been working probably in the last about 5 or 6 weeks since they have been born. We've been doing this every Wednesday since then. We watched 3 eggs be hatched, and one of them perished. The others are okay. And yeah, so let's go check these guys out maybe, huh? Click on these things here. Yeah, I'll get you over there. Check this out. Look how big they've gotten. This is all the friends of BigBear.org. Yeah, guys, friends of BigBear.org, they're the ones that put up this camera for us to check out. I hope you guys enjoy it. They're really good. They're a great group of people. They've been watching these birds, these eagles now for a long time, Shadow and Jackie. There was somebody else in the nest before, if you remember me saying that before. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So the friends of BigBear.org, please, you can see right there on the bottom, donate to their cause there. So, all right, guys, we're still here in Desert Hot Springs. This is our last Wednesday here. I think that we are going to try to leave next Wednesday. I'm not real sure. Tuesday or Wednesday. Got some plans where we're going, but I haven't told anybody yet, so you just don't know where we're going yet. But we're going to leave here probably next Tuesday or Wednesday, and we're going to head north. So we're going to go Northern California, and I'm not going to tell you where in Northern California. How's that? That's a little bit of something. Anyways, haven't given anybody any clues. But it's going to be a nice place. Like I've been saying, I've been around that area for a long time when I was younger. Dione has never really hung out there. I've taken her through there, and we've had fun through there, and that's about it. But it's going to be a really good summer. We're going to definitely have some places to go and things to do for sure. Yeah, I can't tell you any more than that, but there's all sorts of things to do in that whole area. So within a 100-mile distance, I think that's maybe a 3-year stay up there. But yeah, we're just going to go for the summer so far, and then we're going to come back here. We told the management here that we would be back probably in November, the beginning of November, hopefully. The problem with that is we were thinking about maybe doing the beet harvest, but I don't know if that's going to be a possibility to drive all the way out that way, but maybe. we've kind of changed plans 2 or 3 times, and what we're doing now is we're not taking her car. We're going to leave her car down here, and then we're going to drive in the RV. We'll go up there in the RV, so that would be much better, I think, for both of us. I get a partner in the truck, and I don't have to yell over the radios that don't work, and she doesn't have to take off and drive, and no wear and tear on the Mustang and no wear and tear on her. There is no AC in the vehicle right now anyway, so I guess after this summer we'll look into either selling the Mustang or fixing up the Mustang or whatever she wants to do with it. It's her car, not mine. So we'll check that all out then. But yeah, we'll figure out what's going on. I think driving up there without her Mustang will be a good thing. If we do decide to go to the beet harvest or anything like that, it's not like we're going to have to take her car with us to get there. So that will be a little bit better. So yeah, I think that will be working out much better this time around. It's not like she's going to have to get a job up there or do anything. We're going to be together all the time. The only thing she usually does is run to the store or whatever, go get things, and that's about it. So we can always take the truck, I guess, to do all that stuff when we get up there. Winds here have been really bad. We had 1 or 2 good days out. Yesterday was kind of semi-good. Let's see, that was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Monday was kind of good. It started to be, and then it started to get really windy. I put some cameras up on top of the roof of the camper since nobody's here, and I'm not being blocked with the camera by other RVs. Yeah, I put it up there, and it worked out pretty well. It looks really neat. So I'm going to try to utilize that in one of the videos, probably the next video that comes out. I still have 2 more to show you of the RV Mates. RV Mate is one of our sponsors here, and RV Mate makes some really fine products that you guys got to check out. You can check that out on our website, which is Misfits Adventures. Go down below and check that out on there. If you search for it, you'll see there's all sorts of stuff for RV Mate. Go check that out. I'm rocking and rolling here because the wind's blowing. Yeah, so RV Mate's really good. I've got still the hose. I did it the other day. I got to edit it. A hose is kind of hard to do because really and truly there's not much to a hose. I mean, everybody knows what a hose is. Their hoses, they don't kink. There is rubber inside of rubber and then a mesh around it so it doesn't kink all up. That's something that I really hate, is those flimsy hoses that when you use them and you're pulling on it or something and then it goes and kinks up on you. Then you got to go all the way back and around. It's just a pain in the butt. So these do not kink, and they also are really nice because they're lead-free and BPH-free or whatever that is. So it's good to drink out of it. You're not going to get sick out of them. So they're really nice ones. They come in 25, 50, and 75 foot. I'm sure you can have custom made for them because that's how they do things there. So you guys get on our website and check out RV Mate, check out the hoses, check out the wheel covers, check out everything that we've got on that. If you would, that would be really nice for you guys. If you guys got a camper, I'm telling you, the products are not that expensive and they're really good quality products. So I would not put anything on my camper that wasn't good quality, and these are really good quality products. So yeah, check those out for us, okay? Let's see. Wind, like I said, has been super bad right now. It's blowing about 35, 40 miles an hour, some gusts maybe 50. It shakes the camper around a lot. Last week, I think it was Monday, Dione was at work, Monday or Sunday, I'm not sure. But Dione was at work, I think it was Monday. But anyways, Dione was at work, and I actually was in the bathroom, sitting on the commode. I had just woke up, or I was going to the bathroom, I'm not sure, but I was in the commode. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go outside and do some videoing. Everything's going to be good today. We're not going to have any wind, they said. And then all of a sudden I felt this wind. I was like, oh, man, the wind's back again. What? And what it was a 5.2 earthquake that we had. It was located just east of San Diego and east of Lakeside. Lakeside is where my son lives, Justin, my oldest. And, yeah, so he was there. He was working at the Navy base because that's what he does. He's not in the Navy. He's a subcontractor. He does all their IT work, and I'm very proud of him because he's really super good at what he does. Hello, Garrett. Hello, Connor. That's my grandkids. I know they're watching right now, too. So, hey, guys. I hope you guys are having a good spring break. But anyways, yeah, so the earthquake came through and it just moved everything around, but the camper was going this way. So I am going north to south. I am facing actually north in the camper. The front of the camper is facing south. So it's kind of weird that it just kind of went like this while it was going. And that was just, it was kind of neat. I haven't had an earthquake in a long time, but that was a good one. We are in 3 different plates here in California. I've been looking at all the geology, and because I'm really interested in the rock formation. Somebody told me, it's not too late to study it. Well, I've been looking at all the videos and trying to figure things out. Here in Southern California, you have the Pacific crust that's coming over, and then you have the one that is inland, and that is the North American. And then you have this little inversion one that actually made where Baja California goes all the way down, and the Gulf of California in the middle where the water is. That actually pushed out the land for millions and millions of years, and it's still expanding. So it's still kind of going underneath the ground. One of them is going underneath, the other one's going on top, raising the mountains up a little bit. So that's how we got all these mountains on the coast here in California. It's just two big land masses crushing into each other little by little. Centimeters every day, they say, or centimeters every year. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, little geology there for you. But yeah, that earthquake was neat. They say we're not going to have another one. We might have a few little tremors, but nothing else like that. That was just normal stuff that happens all the time here. It wasn't the San Andreas fault where it goes all the way up into San Francisco in that area. It goes right through where my sister was, where we were in Loma Linda, San Bernardino. That's where the fault line is, the big fault line. One of the major fault lines, because there's millions of fault lines in California. Any little crack in the earth that you see, maybe a canyon or something, that's could be a fault, more than likely. So this is a new one. It's lime. We've been buying the. Let me put this in the camera so you can see it. These are the lime ones, and they are pretty good. Bubbly makes them. We've been buying the 24-pack, which is $10 for water, which is pretty expensive, but it's carbonated and flavored, but it doesn't have any sugar. So it's not bad for you. Not probably good for you. I don't know if it has any minerals in it, but yep, but it's good. It feels good going down because it's all cold and bubbly, and yeah. So we drink that all day in water. So both of us have been drinking. Dione drinks a little bit of wine now and then, and I drink a little bit of bubbling and a lot of water and maybe a soda now and then. Love my ice cream still, and I love chocolate shakes or vanilla shakes. Chocolate shakes better though. I like vanilla ice cream with chocolate stuff in it, but yeah, I like vanilla ice cream and chocolate shakes. That's what I like. I don't know, my grandkids are probably checking us out. There's 4 people watching right now. I don't know who else is here. Say hello to us, guys, if you would. I know I'm on, and I know Dione is on wherever she's at. So, yeah, we got a couple more people watching us. We're dropped down to one. When I say we got somebody, we always drop down to a couple that are not there anymore. So, yeah. All right, guys, we're going to be doing this probably until about, probably about 1 o'clock. Dione and I have to meet up. We got to go get the truck oil changed today. I'll tell you about that. We're going to Firestone, and little or not, Firestone is a ripoff to begin with. I just have to tell you that. We do have a credit card, and that's the only reason why we're going to go, because we're going to use our credit card. But really and truly, I called them up. We've had just in this town. I'm not going to say all Firestone dealerships are bad. The one that's in, where were we? In Durango. They were really nice. That guy was a private owner. He was there every day in his business. I know some folks down in Mississippi that I used to deliver parts to that were the Firestone dealerships. And I tell you what, they were nice guys, and they had good deals, and they didn't charge an arm and a leg to get an oil change. But the ones down here do. It's all about the money. It's all about, I guess they have to spend all this money on their business, you know. I'm sure that their location where they're at in Palm Springs costs them a ton of money. And so their rent probably, if they're renting out, is really high, or their mortgage is really high, so they have to charge more. But it's kind of highway robbery. I always use Valvoline. I take full synthetic in the truck. It's a 2000 16 Tundra with a 4.6 in it. So I always take the, the straight 020 and synthetic. And I always like to use Valvoline. Well, they use Pennzoil here. So I was like, well, I really don't like Pennzoil. Can I bring my own in? Most places let you. Oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, okay, well, sure. Alrighty. Can you guys just order me some Valvoline? Oh, well, yeah, well, we don't like to do that. Well, yeah, you do that because I've worked for parts stores and I was delivering for them. And yeah, you do it because they've called me and I've delivered to them for people that wanted special oil in their vehicles, which is their right to do because it's their vehicles. Well, no, we really don't like to do that. But when we do, I guess we're going to have to mark it up, though. I said, well, okay, you got to make money. I get it. Well, the oil change normally is $149 with the tax, so $150 something. And now they want to charge me $250 for the markup on the oil that I want. So actually not a quart, but 5 quarts of that oil from O'Reilly's right now is $36 is what it is. I take 7.5 quarts, so I just need 3 more quarts, and the quart is $9 a piece if you buy it separately. So that would be $30, so I just buy another 5 quarts and have it on hand. But what happens? They're going to charge me $250. Dione was on the phone with him, and she had it on speaker the other day, making our appointment. And I said, you got to be kidding me. He says, no, man, we got to make money. I go, well, you don't need to make all that much money. And you do that to everybody, and it's just highway robbery. Maybe I should call Firestone. And Dione was not very happy with me because I was kind of not arguing with the guy. I was just like, really, dude? That's just stupid. That's just stupid money. $250 for an oil change that nobody else charges any more than maybe $100 with the oil. I get it. Oil's expensive. Just for my car was $86. I get it. But I'm just not used to that. Sure, I could do it myself, but I can't do it here on the property. So that's another thing. And then where am I going to put the oil? And I don't have a thing to put it in to begin with. And if I did have a thing to put it in, that would be wonderful. But, I don't. And I'm not allowed to do it here on the property. So that's the main big thing here. So we are stuck with not doing the oil change here. We're stuck with doing it there because we don't have any cash. I don't get paid till the 1st again. I got enough money to get up there. Dione gets paid she gets paid in 2 days, and then she gets paid. Her last paycheck will be like when we're up there, and then I get my money, and then we'll get paid about the same time too, because we're going to start working when we get up there. So all that, it's kind of like right now we need the oil changed, and I got to spend a lot of money on it. But they kind of messed up because actually we were going to get the Mustang done today and the car, so that would have been like $300. I was willing to pay them, but then when they said that, I just kind of like, well, let's not even get your car done there. We're not going to take your car. It really doesn't need it yet, so let's just leave it here. We'll pay the $100 a month to keep it in storage, and it's going to cost you $200 to get up there and $200 to get back in the Mustang. So that's like $400, and then the oil change, that's $500. If we're gone for 6 months and you're paying $100 a month, that's $600. So for the joy of not having your car and not messing up your car and not having to drive it up there in the heat, I was trying to put it here at the park, but I understand they don't want to be liable for it if something happens. The owners don't, so they just don't let people just leave their trucks and vehicles here. Because a lot of us would probably want to do that because all of us come back here every year. We are coming back here. She asked us if we would. We talked to her the other day again. She said yes. So we'll just keep the keys, keep everything, and come back here. So that will probably be, like I said, in November or so. So today, like I'm trying to get to, we're going to go get the oil changed after this in the truck. We have a 2 o'clock appointment. With this wind and everything, we can't get into Palm Springs the normal way, so we have to go all the way around, which takes you out about 20 miles out of your way and takes you about a half hour, 45 minutes out of your way sometimes, depending on traffic. So Dione has to do that at work when she has to go to work, and she has to look and see if it's going to be open or not on her apps. And when it's not open, then that sucks. So, yeah. So anyways, we're having lunch. Lunch with, right now, that's Shadow. Shadow's checking out all the birds around her. Him, I think. Is that? Yeah, that's Shadow. Jackie and Shadow are the mom and dad. Go ahead and put them on them right now. And Gizmo and Sunny are the little eaglets. They were hatched about 5 weeks ago, so they're about 6 weeks old. They're looking at something up in the air. There is no sound right now, unfortunately, because the IR camera on the camera here, the IR light, infrared light that they have for nighttime, and the microphone went out just as the babies were born. So nobody's been up there to fix it yet, which is good, because do you really want them to go up there and disturb the family that just had their babies and stuff? No, they don't need to see people. Although I've been watching some videos of other folks in other states with their eagles, and there's one that was in the Smoky Mountains, and actually one of the eaglets, they were smaller than these. This was like, I don't know, probably 2015 or 16 the video was on YouTube. The eaglet had its claws stuck in some of the branches and stuff, so it couldn't get out. So that was sad. So somebody actually went up there after the mom and the dad left, flew away. This guy went up there from the Forest Service, and he got all the way up there. He got the little eaglet into a bag. It hopped right in. He got it out and then put it into the bag, and then he took it back down. And when he went back down, he kind of checked out the other one, making sure everything was okay. They kept it for about 2 weeks, and then they brought it back up to the eagle's nest, and the eagle survived and had babies and everything else. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like they're looking around right now. I can't hear anything because, like I said, the sound is off on their camera. But I do believe that there's something flying around. There's a lot of ravens that are trying to attack them and everything. So yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is the Friends of BigBearValley.org's camera. It's the Eagle Cam. Oh boy, look at that wing. The Eagle Cam that they have two of them. They have one that's in another tree facing this tree. And then this is the one for the nest. So this is the nest cam. The eagles that you're watching there, that is Shadow. Jackie has a little mark, black mark on the right eye, above the right eye, on the feathers. And the two eaglets that were born, one of them, his name is Gizmo, and the other is Sunny. So if you're just joining us, check them out. Go ahead and get on their website and go ahead and donate to them if you could. They would really appreciate it. So would we. So we can keep watching these guys. Yeah, guys, this is so neat. I wish they were a little bit more active. They were a little bit more active when they were younger. That was pretty cool, but this is live right now, so it's 12:14 up there. I think it's like a couple minute delay for us, but yeah, we got about a 3 minute delay on that. So I don't know what's going on in your lives, but I know that we've been trying to get ready. I got to make a video today also after this, after we get our oil change. So we got a busy life in the next 7 days before we leave here, I'm sure. Yeah, guys, I'm back. So yeah, this week is our last week here. My last working day was last Wednesday, a week ago. Since then, we've had a lot of things we were going to do, but then we had things we had to do because things broke. Right at the wrong times, too. It's awful. So we wanted to, first of all, I wanted to redo the desk where I'm sitting, and I wanted to kind of fix the sink over here. We went to the hardware store. We bought some of the stuff to do it. We were thinking about the wood, and then when I get some money, we're going to get the wood. Then I didn't get my money, So we said, well, we still got the card. Let's go ahead and try to fix things up while I have some time to do it. So we agreed. I was going to start to do it, and then guess what happened? The toilet broke. Yeah, the toilet broke. What happened was the foot pedal, which we showed you last week in a video. The foot pedal broke off. You can't buy a new one. Somebody makes them, which is all fine and dandy, but then this inside part, that's a little ball flapper, they call it, that rolls forward and backwards and seals up the toilet. There's a gasket up on top of it that seeds it all, so none of the gases can come up and nothing can go in. So you can have water on top in your bowl like you would in a normal house. What happened was that the inside is all messed up, and you can't screw it down to where it's supposed to be, and it just doesn't want to work. I had troubles trying to find a toilet. Trying to find one. Couldn't find a toilet. Literally, I looked everywhere. Nobody would ship them out here for some reason. Walmart wouldn't. I just wasn't having any good luck. I talked to my son and I said, hey, look, son, Justin, do me a big favor. If you can order one for me down there and have it delivered here, see if you can do it. And he did, and he got it. So, we're getting our toilet today. It actually might be outside sitting there right now because it was supposed to be here before 12 o'clock today. So I'll go outside in a little bit. It's kind of big. It's like 3 foot by 3 foot by 2 foot. I don't know. But yeah, the box is outside. We will probably bring it in before we go down to get the oil changed in the next hour. And I'll come back and we'll put it in and finish the video or do a whole new video. How's that? It's awful, guys. The toilet is awful. If you can't find one and you can't fix it, the toilet that I did buy now, the manufacturer number on it is one that I can find parts for, which we did order parts, but it wouldn't have fit this one that we have. So we do have spare parts now. Dione said, are you going to give them up and send them back and get some money out of them? And I'm like, I don't know, should I, or should I just keep them? And might as well just keep them, right? So yeah, there's a couple things we will take off. I use the underneath when you sit it down onto the ground and it goes into where the hole is. There's a gasket. On real toilets, it is a wax gasket, and this is just a rubber gasket that goes over a housing that's 3 inches in diameter, and then it goes over the toilet and seeds in when you sit on it, and then you got the same little bolts that a toilet would have. So we have to do that and put it back in and hook it back up. And I also, while we're gone today, doing the truck, getting the oil changed in a little bit, I want to go get a valve so we can just turn on and off the valve in the bathroom for the toilet itself without having to go outside to do with that, because I think that would be a really good thing to do. It would save time, trouble, and all that crap. We can just turn off the valve if something happens and we don't have to run outside and flood out the house. So, and the other thing that we fixed last week during all that time, which was just kind of a fluke, that's what we went to go do to begin with. That's the main purpose, and then we ended up doing the toilet too. But underneath the bathtub had that hole that was probably a foot by a foot square that they cut the floor of the camper out just to put the pipes down underneath to go into the tanks, the holding tanks, the black water tank, the gray water tank. And that was kind of stupid because we've had nothing but critters in here, in our cabinets and everything else. This is the drawer, our drawers. We've had pack rats in there all underneath because there's a hole from the beginning where the bathroom is all the way to the end of this cabinet here. They can just crawl right through it. So we were going to deter them by putting a new cabinet in. It's just a cabinet and it blocks off everything. That was like $150. We decided not to do it yet. That was going to be done probably, we've been putting it off now for 1.5 years. We need to do it. We did buy, for that sink, we bought the sink, it's the faucet and everything. This one just drips and drips and drips. And like I've been saying before 1,000,000 times, when you sit in your dining room, which I do, editing, and you have a drippy sink and it goes drip, 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 drip. It's really kind of annoying. So yeah, I kind of lose it. Can you turn that off? Can we just stop that? Yeah, so if I was in another room, I wouldn't give a rat's butt, but I'm not. So that's the way that goes. Anyways, guys, Yep. I don't see. I guess what happens at night, I think Jackie's been staying the night on the nest. And I think that Shadow has been, I don't know. I think Shadow has been away at night, sleeping in the other tree. There's not much room. The nest itself is, I think, 5.5 to 6 foot in diameter around. So that's pretty cool. So I don't know. I don't think that they. I don't think they all stay on that nest at night. I've never seen them all there together. Even when she was hatching them, Jackie was, and the snow was there, he would come and leave. So he must have another tree, and then they just get together and take care of the babies and feed them and everything else. I guess the babies have been hopping around. There's a couple videos out that somebody caught them doing that, and they put their video out like I'm doing here. We're just doing the lunch with them because I just think it's neat to have lunch with Jackie and Shadow and the chicklets, because I don't know, this is a thing that's just here in our little town here. You know, this is Los Angeles, California, and these are our birds. These are our national birds too, but this is our birds from these are our California eagles, man. These are our local birds. So yeah, I like watching them. We've been watching them for so long now too. We've been watching them since we've been up here, I guess. So since 2020, I would say. So the last 5 years we've been watching them. They've had eggs after eggs, and then they've had so many big storms come through. This has been a really mild year for snow. But my goodness, years before, she would be totally covered up in the nest with snow, and it just was awful. I just couldn't imagine that. She'd have to get all dusted, you know, she'd put her feathers around her and, you know, cover up the eggs, and I understand that that's what they do, but that's just awful. I felt so sorry for them. And none of the eggs hatched. So this is the first year that we've really had a mild winter, and that actually got them to hatch. So that's a good thing. Shadow is a really good dad. Shadow, he pretty much is always around them, always there. He protects them. When they were hatching, he would basically not want to get off the eggs. He loved to just sit on them and, you know, and be a daddy. When they were born, I have a video of it. The first thing that he did, he was on top of them and, you know, trying to, but they were born. You know, he didn't need to sit on them anymore. Excuse me. What he did was he put out his chest, you know, and went and started to squawk really loud, like, "Hey, these are my babies. I got babies." And Mama was there, and she was all happy, Jackie. So, yeah, I think Shadow is a really good daddy, really, really good daddy. Anyways, I don't know how many people are watching this because I can't see because I got everything turned off right now. But let's see. Do we have anybody watching this? Not at all. I think Dion's someplace there. Yep. Yep, they're pretty cool, aren't they? I'll make it big again and we can check them out a little bit closer here. Here. Check it out. Friends of BigBearValley.org is the folks that belong to this camera that we are watching. They have the access to zoom in and zoom out. So that's about what they're doing right now. They just did that little zoom. So definitely somebody's watching them right now, 24/7, I do believe. Get on their site for me and donate $5-10, whatever it takes. Keep this camera going. Get it fixed all up again. The guy is ready to fix it. He just was waiting for them to start flying away. Then they can go up there and get the camera back ready again for next season. I'm not sure if eagles can have, like, every year have, I know they laid every year, but after they do have their chicks, their eaglets, can they actually lay again the next year? I guess they could, huh? As long as he's fertile, I guess, and she's fertile and got eggs. Yeah, they've been together for 4 or 5 years now. Jackie had another male eagle that she was with at the beginning, and he pretty much he took off because Shadow came up and kicked him out of the nest. You can read all about that on the friendsofbigbearvalley.org's site. Pretty neat. But I think he visited a couple times, like last year he visited too. He came back to the nest to see if Jackie was there, but Shadow was there with Jackie, and I don't know if they're friends or not. I don't even know, they might be. I know Jackie has also had an eagle already. I think she's had one before these two. So I think this is her third one, or actually the fourth one because we had one die. So I think she's had one way before these three. So I'm not real sure, but I do believe that, and I think that's what I heard. Oh, look at that, standing up. That's almost as big as a darn, gosh, that's almost as big as a pigeon. They're not babies anymore. From what I understand, the eagles, the mom and the dad will keep feeding them until the birds go out and fly, and when they do go out and fly, they go for a good 6 to 8 weeks or longer. They don't come back for a long while, and then when they do come back, and they're capable of feeding themselves. They're capable of doing everything that their parents can do. You can see them getting their feathers in. It's kind of neat. They looked so raggedy the other day, or last week when we looked at them, because of the pin feathers were in, and those were coming in for the last 3 weeks before. So, yep. We're supposed to have lunch with you guys. What's wrong with you? How come we're not having lunch with you? I got on here at about 11:30, and the cameras wouldn't come on, and everything wouldn't come on. I had it all set up last night, figuring I'd just wake up and turn it back on, and everything would be here, but it wasn't. So I had to reset everything back up today. But actually, Shadow usually doesn't feed them, but last week and this week when I've been watching, Shadow actually fed them. Right in back of Shadow there is a big fish, and that's where they keep the fish. They fly up and put them there. Oh boy, you're getting big. Yep, so they were feeding them there. Maybe he's got some more fish and he's going to feed them, or maybe Jackie's going to come. They also have a little flying squirrel that comes and visits them all the time. And last week, I didn't get to see it, but somebody said that the Forna, or whatever the name of it is, it jumped across the nest again. So it was curious about the little eaglets, I guess. It's a little flying squirrel that's been up there. During the winter time, a couple years ago, or a year ago, maybe it was last year, that poor little flying squirrel got up on the nest itself. It was covered in snow. I mean, you couldn't even tell that there was an eagle there. Jackie was covered while she was incubating trying to hatch those eggs. And what happened? Well, Fauna had to get across and had to get to the other side, so it jumped onto the top of Jackie's back in the middle of the nest, thinking it was just a snow pile. And Jackie just freaked out. I mean, it was all within seconds. Fauna jumped off and jumped onto the other side, like where Shadow is right now, but just straight across, and it was just so funny. Jackie didn't know what it was, and then realized that it was just the flying squirrel, and I guess it was okay. But I noticed there has been a squirrel up there that's being eaten, so I don't know if they got that one or a chipmunk. And they got a couple of the ravens. The ravens try to eat the eggs, which they do every year. But these ravens try to get to the birds, and they're just a little bit bigger than the birds. Our ravens here in California are huge. They look like just black crows, but they're huge. So they have to protect them. They have to be there for them. So that's why Shadow's been there, trying to protect him. And you know, they caught one of the ravens and killed it and ate it and fed it to the birds. That's life, huh? You want to mess with us? Okay, that's just dinner. You're just, you're delivering your dinner. That's what it is. Delivering their dinner. Ooh. Sad, sad, sad. Yeah, we're kind of rocking and rolling here in the camper right now. It's like, oh my gosh, it's really, really bad. I got the air conditioner on because it's been hot outside. It's been, 105, 106. This little storm that's coming through, we've had a big high pressure center over us. But the little high pressure center is being moved off because we got some offshore low coming through us right now and moving us across and moving the storm across. So you guys should be getting it on the East Coast probably in a couple days because the winds have been really fierce here. I'm telling you, it's blowing stuff across the country really fast. So good luck, guys, on the other side over there. Good luck, Joe and Beth and all my friends over in Georgia, and Hal over in Texas. Michael and Lily, he's in Sarasota, Florida, where I went to high school. He's still there. So hello to you. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all our friends. Shout out to Miles, my son, and Jesse, my son, and Justin, my son. Yeah. Welcome to lunch with the Eagles, guys. Hope you're having a nice lunch today. Hope you're just checking us out, eating some lunch, watching a little YouTube here with us. Going to be on for about another half hour or so. We've been on already for about 56 minutes. We'll be on for a little bit longer here, and then I got to get ready, and I got to go get the oil change with Dione. So, yeah, these are the friends of BigBearValley.org. It's cameras, and all donations are accepted by them, so please donate. Yeah. Friends of BigBear.org. Really nice group of people. Definitely go up and make sure to donate to their channel. We would really appreciate if you did. Let's see. Yeah, these the Eagles are really getting bigger and bigger and bigger every friggin' day. I can't believe how big they are. It's kind of neat, but still in all, that they're getting huge. Oh my goodness gracious. Trying to put up right now a friendsofbigbearvalley.org website so you guys can get on and donate for them. So if you do that, that would be really great of you. I would appreciate it. Yeah, we are here in Desert Hot Springs in a windy RV park right now. These birds are absolutely gorgeous. I hope you can appreciate them and check them out. Yeah, I'm Michael from Misfits Adventures. Welcome to our channel, guys. If you're just joining us, these are the friends of BigBearValley.org, and this is their camera. Welcome. We've been doing the Eagle Cam now. This is our 5th week. Still learning how to do all this stuff with my... still learning how to do everything with the software that I am using. Software we're using is a kind of a neat software. It is... oh, there we go. I can put that back there now. We didn't show before. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so we've been using the software that is OBS Studios. It's 31.0.3 is the build on it. It's a really nice studio, basically. It will do everything that a regular switcher would do, only it's digital. And I kind of like it, but the only problem with it is that... here, let's get over to here now. The only problem with it is it doesn't want to stay where it's supposed to stay. It's not real, how do I say it, steady. If I do that, do that, do that, do that, and do that, I'm locking them all in, and I can see everything is good here. Okay, let's see if I do that. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm trying to figure something out here, and I couldn't figure it out just now. That's okay. Dione was saying that they have 1 to 4 eggs every year, and if they don't hatch, and it's like they know that it's not going to hatch soon, I guess they can have another one that year. But these birds, because they're up in the mountains, I think different birds in different areas do different things. I think that's the way that works out. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so yeah. Let me see what they're doing here. Make it a little bigger. What are they doing? I can't tell. Ah, like father, like son, huh? He's got a stick in his mouth like Daddy does. Every time Daddy came back in the nest, Daddy had to have a stick. So yeah, that was Shadow being the daddy. You can see, I don't know if you could see it or not, they are kind of like picking up sticks and moving them around. That's pretty cool. So they're learning. They watch and learn. Whoop, turned his neck around really quick. I wonder what's going on. Something's flying around. He hears them. Yep, standing up good now. Friends of Big Bear, Valley.org is a provider of these cameras. Guys, please, please, please donate to their cause, if you will. We appreciate it. We appreciate them putting it up there and us being able to watch it. So Dione just, I'm reading what Dione put down. She looked it up. She says that they've had 14 eggs since they've been together. Out of those 14 eggs, 5 of them have hatched. So 3 of them hatched here, and I guess there was 2 more before that. But out of the 5 that hatched, 4 only made it? Yeah, so the one that didn't make it, okay, that makes sense. So that's, I just didn't know if there was 1 or 2 before before they had these batches, because we've been, like I said, we've been watching them for 3 or 4 years, and none of them have ever made it. The ravens have always gotten the eggs, usually about now, and this is when we leave to go to wherever we're going from down here in Southern California. So we don't get to see them well, I kind of don't every day, but I see them at least once or twice a week. I'll look up friendsofbigbearvalley.org on YouTube and check it out. So you guys can do the same thing. Really good aim with that poop. I'm telling you, they're getting hungry. They're moving around. When they poop, they get hungry. Their tummies are empty now. So the one on the left-hand side, I'm not sure which one that is. I think that's actually Sunny, and they said Gizmo is a smaller one. Yep, they're good poopers. They're good eaters. I'm so happy for them to have babies. If they've had five that have made, or 4 have made it so far, that is awesome. I mean, we need eagles. We need to kill all the varmints and the rats and the gophers and all that stuff. So I'm hoping they make it, and hopefully we'll see them someday flying around, and maybe they'll have another camera on another tree, and or they'll take over this one when they get older. Jackie's actually from this nest. She was born in this nest, so she comes back to this nest. But it's kind of strange, I guess, if there was no other eagles that were born in the nest, she comes back. Well, what about the other ones? And I wonder if the other one that came back before Shadow, and they had a couple eggs together, I wonder if they were family, brother or sister. But I don't know. I guess they would know that, right? I'm sure they would know that. Anyways, we're going to be here for another 15 minutes, guys. So tell your friends, tell everybody to get on for us and watch us have our eaglet lunch today. What's up for lunch is fish. Jackie's going out. She's doing a little fishing. She'll bring them back in a little bit. She probably won't feed them until probably about 20 minutes after 12, because it seems like 11:30 is when I kind of started and I turned everything on and had technical difficulties, but that's when I actually saw Jackie. Well, actually it was Shadow, and Shadow was actually feeding them. So I don't know what that shaking was all about just now. But that's Shadow still on the nest, so Jackie's been gone. Haven't seen Jackie since we've been broadcasting the lunch. But you're getting a little hungry, guys. Wish the sound was up on it. Wish they had that fixed, but it's good they didn't bother them. So oh my goodness gracious. Oh, he's walking around. It's about all the further they can go. I think he wants to say hello to you all. He says, "Hi, I'm Sunny. That's my dad. And that's my brother, Gizmo. Gizmo, stand up." They're hungry. This is the one that just pooped, so it is definitely hungry. Tummy's empty. I see a fish sitting over there. The fish is like right in front of Shadow. And they still have to feed him. They still have to basically rip the meat off the fish and dangle it and hold it for him, and then the eaglets will go ahead and grab it and eat it. This is awesome. I love it. Well, before we go, I hope Jackie does show up for us and says hello to you guys. Shadow's been a really good daddy, taking care of those little ones, and Yeah. Show them the ropes, how to fish, how to kill varmints and all that good stuff. I watched a video the other day of Dione and I watched a video of I don't know what kind of eagle it was, or actually where it was. I don't remember where it was, but it was someplace out in the wilderness. And they were having problems with coyotes, really, really bad. I mean, the coyotes were so bad that they were just being bold and trying to attack people. So this guy, he actually had a bird that was an eagle. And as a pet, I guess. It wasn't an American bald eagle, it was a brown eagle. And he actually went ahead and had it go and track the coyotes. And it actually took down a coyote, and that was just something to see. I mean, it was so neat. The bird swooped in, when it grabbed its head with its talons and beak, and just put the talons all the way into the brain. Definitely slowed it down and stopped it, and then just pretty much kept it there and killed it until the man came that owned the bird, and then the bird released the coyote, and then the man had the coyote then. But it was I guess where they are was really brutal. I mean, I guess the coyotes are even getting so bold as they would come up to the houses and try to get kids and everything else. So they really had to go out and get these coyotes and deter them some way. So naturally, the best way to do it would be an eagle, right? Yeah, I'm sure it fed the eagle. Yeah, so if they can take down a dog, an eagle can, I think that they can take down anything they want. So these eaglets are pretty safe. They just have to now teach Jackie and Shadow have to teach the birds how to do all this good stuff that they do. That's all. Sorry about that. I had to turn off the microphone for a second and cough. Yep, so we've been having a really good time up here. It's too bad it's got to end. The only thing this year has been really windy. Last year was very, very windy too. I'm not fond of this wind, but we will be back here next year to have some more wind, I'm sure. If you're in Palm Springs itself, it's not as windy. Cathedral City, Palm Desert, that area, there's 100 million RV parks over in that way. They're all very, very expensive. They're all very, very nice, but they're all really super expensive. So this park is inexpensive. It's a very nice park. They have a really nice little golf course. They have nice pools. They have workout rooms. They have a pool table. We played pool yesterday, Dione and I, and went swimming yesterday afternoon. Yeah, they got all sorts of amenities here. They do parties. Every week there's a party or a band coming here to do something. They have the Valentine's Day dance. They have the New Year's Eve and the Christmas dance. They have a Halloween dance. They just have a dance to dance. They have a golf thing. They got a bunch of different golf tournaments that they do, the women's, the men's. Some of it's for money. Some of it's for money for local charities in the area, which is really good. Yeah, the park does a lot of good for the area. We do get a lot of Canadians here. We get a lot of Canadians, get a lot of people from up north, Wisconsin area, that sort of thing. People that are retired that don't want to be up in the snow, and they come down here for a couple months just to relax and enjoy themselves. So it's a really nice resort here, the Sands. Hope you guys, if you ever get out this way, come and check it out. You can stay monthly, you can stay weekly. Yep, and if you're going to stay for the winter time, you pay up in advance, so you don't have to do it. Your site is there, it's guaranteed, locked in with the price, and everything's good. They do have some specials here at the Sands, so do check that out also. I can't say how much prices are because prices do change on everything. Also, while you're looking at prices on things, go to our website, Misfits Adventures, and go check out the store that we have there. We have our RV Mate, and go check out RV Mate. We have all of our stuff there that they sell. You can go ahead and get on there. If you click on any of those, that is our link, because we are now Amazon influencers, or Amazon associates as they call us. So they give us a little link, which means it's a little cheaper for you guys. So go on there, get a product that we have if you need it. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. And yeah, go buy something. We get a little money from it, a commission. You get a big discount on it instead of paying full price. You get it shipped free to you. And guess what? All around, it's a win-win for all of us. If there's anything that you guys need for your camper and you want me to look it up for you and see what better price that I can get you, I will gladly do that for you. Just get on misfitsadventures.com and get onto our website and leave a message there for me, which you can do, or get onto our Gmail account and check us out there, and go ahead and leave on our email account, go ahead and leave us a post saying, hey, blah, blah, blah. I need this or that. Can you come up with something for me? And I will give you the link to it, and it'll be cheaper than normal. So, hey, go check that out. I know the tariffs are coming. I've been tracking all this stuff on my accounts, and all the stuff that's still coming from China, I'm still getting very, very cheap through the people that I am with. So please, 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 go check all that out. Go in and maybe buy something. And if you really want some of our merch, you get a cup or something, which I'm going to buy next week when we get up to where we're going to go. I'm going to order some stuff. I want to get maybe a jacket, and I want to also get maybe a coffee cup or something, or a mug, or a water bottle, and with our designs on it says Misfits Adventures. They're not bad. They're not cheap, but they're not really expensive. But it helps us out. It's worth the cause, man. It helps us grow. And speaking of growing, thank you guys for subscribing to our channel. We really, really, really appreciate it. And we need more people. We have 1,111 people on our channel right now. So we can do with some more. And hours watched. We need 4,000 hours watched. We're almost at 3,000 hours watched. We got some people that have been binge watching. I put up a couple of the playlists that are, one of them is all of our content from the beginning to the end. So you can go with the oldest one first, or go to the newest one first and check those out. They'll just play for you. You can binge watch all of our videos. We have over almost 1,000 videos now, guys. So check them all out. Have fun, and yeah, that's what it's all about. We like to put up all this stuff. We like to go to different parks. We like to, wherever we're at, work camping, because that's what we do. We are work campers. We definitely like to go and see new things and take you guys with us. So if you guys buy some of our products, it keeps us going, keeps us being able to do what we do. So we want to be monetized soon. We are not monetized yet. And hopefully maybe this time next year we will be monetized. So it's a 365 running total. Right now we're doing really well. We're about 350 people watch our channel, hours watched every month. About 350 hours every month. Every week I think it's like, or every day it's like 7 to 12 hours a day people are watching our channel. That's good, but we need some more. Not being greedy, but hey, watch everything. Check it out. If you don't want to watch it, walk away. Hey, that's an idea too. You could do that always, just to get us some hours watch time. Once we're there, we're there. And once we're monetized, we'll keep putting out the videos that we're doing. This will probably be, maybe, I'm not sure, the last live lunch Wednesday with the Eaglets, because we're leaving next Wednesday, or we're leaving Tuesday, I'm not sure. We might do it again when we get up there, but I'm not sure what our days off will be. And what our hours will be and all that stuff. I know that we'll be working in the mornings, 8 o'clock till about 5 o'clock at night, 4 days a week. I'm not sure which days, what our schedule's going to be, but once that's figured out, we will go back online and we will try all this stuff out again. So, yeah. So keep you posted. Check out all our shorts, if you will. We still have the video, one video a week that I'm putting out. I'm trying to put out more than that. I'm trying to put out this live feed. Try to make it into a video, and also try to get one live feed or regular video out a week, which we did already. Sunday's video definitely will be about us leaving and getting the toilet all situated, because we're getting the new one. It's probably sitting outside like he keeps saying. I'm sure they've delivered it already. Winds here, I haven't stopped talking, but the winds here, if I shut up for 5 seconds, they're about 35, 40 miles an hour and awful right now. So, yeah. All right, guys, I think that what I'm going to do is in about a couple seconds here, I'm just going to say goodbye to y'all. And, yeah, if you guys remember what to do, go ahead and go down below, right? go ahead and give us that big old like. Yeah, after that, go ahead and go down below and go ahead and give us that. Whoops, hold on a second. Go ahead and give us that like. Go ahead and subscribe for us. And if you ring the bell, you'll get notifications each week, guys. So go ahead and do all that for us. And hey, I'll let you watch the eaglets just for a few more minutes. How's that sound before we go? I think they're eating now. Check it out.